We are pleased that we have finally succeeded in coming to Guyana after 2 aborted attempts for different reasons. We would like to thank the former Minister of Health, Dr. George Norton, who you would have heard last night, who is one of our own and a long-standing member of OSWI, for continuing to recommend that we host the conference here and also for his initial support. We would also like to thank Mrs. Lawrence for honoring the previous commitments when she assumed the role of Minister of Health, Public Health recently. It is well known that my vision for OSWI is to become the leader with respect to ophthalmology in the region, to be the go-to when there are medical, surgical, training, and research needs. Trying to change the organization in this direction has not been easy, but I'm hopeful that we will get closer to this goal before I demit office next year. OSWI has done a few missions here in Guyana, but I hope that we will be able to offer the country much more. This year, we are extremely pleased to have our first collaboration with Bascom Palmer Eye Institute. We also have fewer didactic presentations and more workshops. I hope that you find these changes to your satisfaction. We've tried to use the technology more, and I apologize if there are any glitches. I would like to thank the government and people of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana for hosting this 20th conference. Ms. Leota Hudson, who is no longer with the ministry, Dr. Sugrim, and many others have sacrificed much time and effort in order to make this meeting a success. Finally, I would like to recognize the hard work of the OSWI Secretariat and its executive, many of whom have been here for over a week, putting the finishing touches on this project.
It is my pleasure to officially welcome all of you, the executive and delegates of the Ophthalmological Society of the West Indies, OSWI, to the Cooperative Republic of Guyana for your 28th Annual Regional Conference. Today marks day 2 of the conference, so I know that you have already acclimatized and experienced our fine Guyanese hospitality, and those of you who were there last night would have also experienced our cuisine. And you may have already seen something of our unique scenic landscape. The Government of Guyana and the Ministry of Public Health are honored that OSWI, with its eminent team of ophthalmic, did I get it right? All right. So you're hearing me calling you all sorts of things, all right? But take no offense. I am on that learning curve. Surgeons and clinicians, nurses and technicians, ophthalmic, pharmaceutical and equipment distributors, as well as affiliates within the Caribbean region, has chosen our country as the venue for the hosting of this important conference, which has as its focus the prevention and eradication of blindness in the region by fostering lifelong ophthalmic education and research and cultural exchange amongst ophthalmologists in the Caribbean. Your expertise and range of interventions on eye and vision care are internationally acclaimed, and it is our hope that Guyana can benefit from your presence to advance its program of ophthalmic care for its citizens. The Ministry of Public Health is always happy to welcome visiting teams, and we do value the medical interventions and outreach extended to our citizenry, and OSWI is certainly no exception. Providing quality eye and vision care for our nation is a key priority for the ministry, and we have high expectations that the outcome of this conference will promote capacity building among all our stakeholders involved in the provision of eye care services in Guyana. We recognize that visual impairment affects about 285 million people globally, and that most of the people affected reside in low and middle income countries. Guyana and the region in general have a significant number of persons in our populations who are visually impaired, and hence this is the reason why I'm happy that your mission embodies measures to mitigate visual impairment through the dissemination of information, workshops, and dialogue among the ophthalmologists in the region. Providing eye care services constitutes an important dimension of delivering comprehensive primary health care, and in the long term contributes to economic growth, development, and sustainability. As the onus of visual impairment decreases in our populations, our social and economic well-being are enhanced, which brings us ever closer to the realization of our sustainable development goals. I therefore wish to take this opportunity once again to express Guyana's pleasure at having been chosen as the venue for your annual conference. We thank you for demonstrating confidence in our ability to host this conference, and we hope that we have lived up to all the expectations. I hope that your workshops, lectures, and clinical sessions will provide the information and platform from which our respective countries, herein representative, can take off and implement measures to respond to the challenges of vision care. We must invest at all costs and intensify our efforts to overcome the prevalence of visual impairment, so as you enjoy our excellent Guyanese cuisine and experience our unique culture, I congratulate you on the convening of your 20th annual conference and encourage you to continue evaluating your goals and progress so that all our nations of the region can be involved in the process of enhancing their eye care and vision care. In concluding, let me say to you that when I speak of valuing the presence of this conference being held here, and all of you esteemed and learned colleagues, I'm saying that in the context that Dr. Sugrim, who heads our ophthalmology department, I am expecting that at the end of this conference, that our discussions will be stronger, will be more focused on what we have to do in Guyana. Because it would be really remiss of us to have had such a conference here and we do not use the knowledge and the experiences shared here to take Guyana's visual department to a next level.